record. And I should have enough space on my computer, so we're good. So I'm like really, really excited. And there's a special announcement at the end of this. You've got to stay in because I think you guys are really, really, really going to like this special announcement. I went back and forth for like a week on this decision and I've made it and I'm good with it and I'm sticking with it and that's what's going to happen. So, yay, we are reviving the team calls. I have put these on hiatus for like pretty much over a year. And I used to always do team calls every single Wednesday, like old school, you called in. Ashley remembers those days. Like you called in and I would be pacing around in my bathroom giving these calls. And then I was like, nobody's doing team calls anymore. I'm not going to do it. No more. So we are going to do team calls, but they're only going to happen twice a month. So I'm considering, Megan, put blinders on. I'm considering this June already, but it's not June. You still have a few more hours left, so you're good. So I consider this June. So we'll do 2 for June, and then going into July, we'll do 2. And the reason why is because there's national wake-up calls, and there's the coach charges, and there's like, right? All these things that I don't want us to overwhelm, but I do want us to connect. And that is truly why I want to do this. I want us to connect. I want us to feel more connected to one another because there's like some major stuff that needs to happen this year and that includes all of us. Like, not just me, not just the leaders on this team, but everybody. And everybody needs to be all hands on deck. So if you have something to say at any point in any of these calls, you simply just raise your hand because I'll see you and then unmute yourself and you can talk. This isn't somebody's always the star of the show. That's not what we're going to do here. It's not what I'm about. It's pretty much all hands in the middle, choo-choo, and go, all right? Because this train is getting ready to roll out of the station. Yes, we will have special – that was unfortunate. We will have special guest speakers that will be taken from the hashtag TRN Slay group, so that it's not just me. But at any point, if you have something to contribute, please go ahead and contribute because that's what we're going to do. So first things first, I just kind of want to do the rundown of how things are going to go starting from June forward onto the TRN page. And that is every single month I will have a calendar up of what's happening for the month. So if at any point you need to know what's happening, when, it's going to be up there. So we have the Success Club Blitz happening starting June 4th, which is Monday. Guys, I'm always going to place that in the beginning of the month. Why? Because if you are gunning for Success Club or anybody in your downline wanting Success Club, that's when you focus on that is in the beginning of the month. Okay, so the idea is, yes, we would love everybody in those like 5 days to hit Success Club, of course, but we just want to establish the behaviors in the beginning of the month. So like, yay, I hit Success Club, and you go, okay, or I did those behaviors. We'll do it again the next week and do it again the next week. So I want to remind everybody that Win the Week coach checklist is in the file section, okay? So I know it's in Team Together Fit. It's also in the file section, but here's the deal. Are you guys ready for this? I have something super exciting after I plug my computer in. For Success Club Blitz, I actually have 3 different Win the Weeks. Okay? This is really good. This is what makes my head spin and get super duper excited. This is basic, right? But as a brand new coach coming on, when you see 70 conversations, their heads explode. Their heads literally explode. Even though, of course, we don't expect a brand new coach to have 70 conversations in 1 week, right? They still see that and they go, I just need to know basic behaviors. So I actually have 3 Win the Weeks that I will give to the Success Club Blitz group. If you are this is going to sound like The Walking Dead, but if you're a walker coach, meaning you're a brand new coach and you just need to know the basic behaviors to do every single week as a brand new coach, walker. They get to pick that. If they want to be a jogger, meaning like, okay, yeah, I want to do this. Yeah, this sounds good. All right, I want to run with you, jogger. And if they want to be a runner, meaning they want to go for this thing, they want to fire their boss within 3 weeks, right? They want want 6 figures in like 6 months and they want to just go for it, we have runner. Okay. So at any point, you or your coaches can decide what category that you fall into. I'm going to make those available, and I should probably pull this up. Do you guys want to see them real quick? You haven't seen them? Okay, we'll do a share screen so that even in the recording, they can see. You guys just let me know if you can see this okay. Can you guys see this? Yeah? Okay. I don't know why. This is just an example. I'm not going to show you all of them. This is the jogger, so it's like the middle of the road. This is win the week activity tracker. So yes, this coach checklist, still totally okay. Love it, but it's pretty basic. People want to know daily activities. So here, daily behaviors. This is like Sheriff Reed, I'm going to take that out actually, so don't pay attention to that. But invite 3 people a day to join you on your journey. Post to social media 3 times a day. 3 times to Facebook primarily, not so much Instagram. Let's think stories there. Power hour, contribute and check into the team page. Attend events and team calls. Run a monthly free group. Host your own challenge group. Now remember, this is the jogger. This is the middle of the road. So you have daily behaviors, but we want to make sure that coaches understand things. It's not so much about, yes, I love busting the bubbles, but let's make sure people are understanding some things when it comes to their business. Understanding compensation and coach placement. I don't know how many questions I get on, hey, Susanna, so I have a coach signing up, and where do I put? It's like really kind of super important if you are a jogger that you would understand that. Developing your brand. The power of community recognition. We're going to talk about that more on this call, and the compound effect. But like, what are my goals? What should be my goals as a jogger? This is what people, I think, a lot of times get stuck. They go, what should my goals be? Success Club 5 to 10 every month and recruits 3 to 5 coaches per month. Oh, did I mention I'm upping the ante? Yeah, I am. I totally am. And then Sunday evening, what do I do Sunday evening? Well, you're going to write down in your banner. This is your banner. Top 3 goals for the year. Top 3 goals for the month. Top 3 goals for the week. You would do this every week. It's like boom, boom, reiterating this, putting it in their face. What are you studying for personal development this week? And then what are you studying with business development that is different than personal development? That's a skill. You're learning a skill. Your week in review. What victories did you have? Defeats? Yes, we still write those down. Ahas from personal development. And this week I am grateful for. This could be something you could print off a ton of and have them in a binder. And it's almost like your workbook, your business workbook. And you know, I got to go boom, 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 boom. Okay. Then there's also, well, I won't do that. I'll show it in the Success Club group, actually. Success Club Blitz. But I do have 3 different ones for that. And I wanted to make sure that you, oh, there's Dutcher. Hey, what's up, sister? I wanted to make sure that I showed that to you guys, but I'll expand and explain more on that in the Success Club Blitz. I just wanted to make sure that you guys understand that. Next announcement. When we talk about Coach Charge for the summer, it's been moved to 6 o'clock a.m. as the start time, in case you guys weren't knowing that. It's 6 a.m. for the summer for Coach Charges. Unless Linda's going to talk to women.
Susanna.
Yeah.
Pause. Not the Coach Charge, you mean?
Oh, not Coach Charge.
Okay, I see eyes bugging.
I was like, for the love of God.
Because I wrote Coach Charge on my thing, and it's not. It's the Miracle Morning. Why would I get those 2 mixed up? I don't know. Yeah, 6 a.m. Eastern time, Monday through Saturday. But we will post up on Vibe Tribe. Hey, if somebody wants that earlier, we're going to say, great, here's Linda's login. Step up and open it, okay? But since Linda and I don't have to set our alarms this summer, we're not doing 5. So we're going to do 6 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Sundays, there are no Miracle Mornings, just so you guys know. Again, I want to stress the importance of Miracle Morning. I'm going to stress the importance, okay? I got on this morning. It was me and Linda. That was it. You got on later. I saw you later. And Ashley's usually on. I usually see Chrissy. I saw Liz. But guys, I know that some of you were up early and you might be thinking, well, I don't have to do that. I don't have to do. I'm not saying that you have to be busting all the bubbles during that time, but there is something to be said about just putting in the work and seeing everybody's face, even if it's for 20 minutes, even if it's for 30 minutes. I was on for 5 hours today. What? Because I work and I see Linda, and when I have a question, boom, 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 we chat. I work out with Linda every single day. That's not because she's just my buddy and I want to hang out with my friend. That's for accountability. I press pause, less on my workout if she's working out with me or if I see somebody watching me. I know that I can't just dick around. Sorry, but not sorry. I can't just dick around and like not do my work when I know that I'm there to work. Think about the community that you're showing people. Are you using Instagram stories? Are you using Facebook stories? Are you using social media to build your business? Super Saturdays come around once a quarter. Summit comes around once a year. If you're going to show people community, and I'm going to talk about that a bit more in a bit, you got to be on Miracle Morning. It's open from 6 a.m. till 11 a.m. at least. Actually, today it was open until 2 p.m. before we shut it down. You got time. Oh, yeah. It was 2 p.m. We had Sammy Lutz get on at 1 p.m. and she was like, oh, you guys are still on. And I stayed on and made sure I was still watching her because she got her workout done. And I don't close Miracle Morning down while somebody's working out. No sister is left behind. I don't care. I will still have it open and she will know that she is not alone in this journey. And that's what this is about. Invite your downlines to come on Miracle Morning. Invite your challengers. Come on in. We've invited our challengers, but they're very shy because they're like, I don't know everybody. Ashley, did you have something to say? Oh no. She's like, no. Okay. So let me get to the nuts and bolts of this call and then the exciting announcement at the end. So Summit is like 3 weeks away. It's just like stupid. I'm like so excited and I'm like and Linda and I were like making arrangements for like Summit. Looks like we will have a team meetup on Wednesday. That seems to be the really good time, for Wednesday. So just know that. I want to get back to basics. We got to get back to basics. We got to get back to basics. Things got so crazy with the beginning of the year and 80-day obsession and this, that, and the other thing. And we have, Slay Sisters were going crazy with Team Cup and it was just like, raw. It was all this stuff. And I almost feel like the wheels came off the wheels for a little bit, if that makes sense. And I would really just like to get back to basics. So I'm going to ask everybody on this team, everybody, not just you guys live, but everybody that listens to this recording, are you plugged into a program? And Amanda's like, no. And that's okay that you admit it. And I love that you do. I love that you do.
The only reason I'm not, though, is because I am staging my house to sell.
That's right.
We went and looked at 2 houses today, and it stressed me out.
You need to work out.
Yeah. Yes. I need like 12.
It is stressful. And you can't lose yourself in that process. And what a great story to be sharing with other people that it is stressful, right? And that this is the way that you cope with it. And everything will always come back to self-care and how you take care of yourself. So I was looking through and doing inventory of Team Radiate Nation. I'm like, God, is everybody plugged into a program? Can you imagine the impact we would all have on our own lives, on our own backyards, on our own families, on our own friends, if we were all plugged in to a program, like really plugged in, doing the things, sharing the journey? Are you truly sharing your journey? I had to share about the fact that I was in a major funk. I was like, nope. I ate an entire pizza. I drank a bottle of wine. I did all those things. And I was in a funk. And I thought, oh my gosh, my business is going to go down the shitter if I share this. No, it won't. It's what makes you real. I decided I was going to fire Autumn. I was going to quit her. I'm not going to do a second round of 80-Day Obsession, right? And I went back to Chris Downing, who I'm having quite a little love affair with right now. I don't know. It's fine. He calls me his girl. It's like getting serious. So I went back to Chris Downing and Shift Shop. But I'm going to share that I'm going to do that. You guys all that are on and crushing this business right now are because you're dialed into a program. Look at the leaders on this team. Look at Ashley. Look at Wimit. Look at Christy. They are dialed into a program and they're doing it. Is it 2B Mindset? Do you want to do 2B Mindset? You want to go all in? Go all in. Share the journey. And are you excited about that journey? And if you're not excited, like Wimit was not excited about a second round of 80-Day Obsession, you got to go, hold up. If I'm not excited about this, if I am not fired up about this, if this does not give me the butterflies to share this, if I'm not excited to wake up in the morning and do this workout, then I will not be sharing it on my social. You got to be excited about it. So find something that you're excited about. Last year, I decided to do Leandro's Brazil butt lift to get me excited. It changed my business. You guys, like, seriously, Leandro, my Brazilian, Austin Powers, changed my business.
I loved watching you with that. I freaking loved watching that.
Right? You loved watching it, but so did other people. And it wasn't that
with this whole thing with me, like me firing Autumn today, I just went live on this on Facebook before I popped on this call. It was the most fulfilling thing to come real and honest with people and to be like, look, I just gave up. Like, I didn't give up, but I just said no, and I just listened to my body, and I just started 21-Day Fixed Extreme.
Perfect.
Today. And I have 3 challenge groups doing 80-Day Obsession right now, and it's okay.
It's okay. You already did a round.
Like,
you already did a full round.
Right, like, it's okay. And I actually, like, Ashley and Susanna know this, like, I messaged both of them today, was like, please don't be upset with me, I'm really, really sorry. And they're like, you are the most ridiculous person in the whole wide world, and I'm gonna come through this phone and slap the shit out of you. Like, stop it.
She's like, if you're disappointed, I'm like, the only way I will ever be disappointed in you is if you don't listen to your gut. If you
guys ever have a moment where you need to be real and honest, do it. It's the most fulfilling thing to just take the coat off and be like, I'm not having fun. I'm not having fun. Because
you weren't having fun, and like in your business, you weren't having fun either. I saw it happening. I saw you doing it, and it was almost like your post became like, I do this too, right? It becomes like you start going down this spiral, and it's like, wait a minute. And you got to protect yourself.
I was exhausting myself. I told Ashley, it was this zombie mode that I was constantly hitting, and I didn't want to walk anymore. And this morning I woke up at 4:30 and I was like, I'm done. Like, I'm done, and I don't need to do this, and this is not where I need to be. And I'm hitting refresh at 4 o'clock tonight and setting a game plan, and I have the entire day to figure it out. And come 4 o'clock today, I'll have that game plan, and that will be what it will be.
I love that.
There's your saga of Chris Wimit.
I love it. I love the Wimit sagas. K-Dog.
K-Dog.
And when you're excited, that comes across. Like, I know when Liz, like with her injury, it was like, oh my gosh, right? And we have this moment like, I can't do the thing, so everything's going to unravel. And it won't. Trust me. It won't. That's the beauty of this business. It's going to be here. The trainers will be here. The tools will be here. And then when you're ready for them, be excited about it. And if you're not, find something different, which is going to be leading into a not so smooth segue onto my next thing is, are you recognizing? This is twofold. Are you recognizing when you're in a funk and you need to snap yourself out of it? Are you recognizing that you need to be more dialed in to the tribe? I know that I am guilty of this, and I follow my sword. This is all about taking the coat off. I know that when things start going really good in my life, in my fitness, and in my business, I sabotage it. I take my foot off the gas and I go, okay, this is kind of getting a little too scary because I'm afraid of success, if we're being honest. Like, I'm really scared of it because with success comes more responsibility, and I don't like that. I like to be a perpetual 13-year-old, and I don't like responsibility. I don't. So like, success scares me. And that can be with my fitness journey as well. When I start going, then I get scared. I go, everybody expects me to be at this top peak form. And I can't maintain that all the time. You want to know why? Because I'm human and I have a son going off to college, and sometimes I stress eat. Are you recognizing those things about yourself? And are you willing to lean in and recognize that everybody else on this tribe also goes through that? Are you recognizing the need to reach out and down and up and sideways to each other? Recognition isn't just about recognizing Success Club. And it's not just about recognizing rank. And it's not just about recognizing who just sold their first challenge pack. It's about recognizing yourself and your needs and your struggles, and recognizing the fact that everybody else goes through similar shit just at different times, and it looks different. So that brings me to, are you plugged in? That's where the Miracle Morning is so great. I know which workout Ashley's doing. I know when she hits a sweet spot in her workout and she starts dancing, and that makes me smile so big. So big. I know when women gets like excited, or when she's dying because she runs over and she starts doing this. Have you ever seen the Kermit where he goes? That's her. She gets super excited. That makes me excited. That fuels my fire. That is being plugged in. Recognize that you need to plug back in to the tribe. We get these highs after Super Saturdays. We get these highs after Summit and go, oh, I wish this didn't have to end. Well, if you pull yourself out, it does. If you pull yourself away, it doesn't, but it doesn't need to. So how can we be better? How can we truly take our coats off? How can we be stronger as a tribe? I think of this like this. We're a tribe, yes. I don't consider myself the leader. I'm just the one that got here first. Okay? That's it. I'm just the one that got here first. And as a tribe, everybody has a role. Everybody steps up. I know that like when Ashley was ready to like lead, I had to pull back a little bit because girlfriend needed to shine. Christy needed to shine. I needed to take a week off, and they were like, I'm fine with that. If at any point anybody else wants to go, okay, I got this idea. Okay, I feel like we should do this. You do not need permission to do it. You just do it. And here's the exciting announcement, because I want to give this to you like not in the final minutes. I want to give it to you now. I created this page, Team Radiate Nation. It's called Team Radiate Nation Personally Sponsored. And I was like, I want a place just for my personally sponsored, and they're emeralds. And I am now opening it up to everybody. Everybody. Your whole downlines. You have to have them request to join. It will ask them who their personally sponsored coach is, just so I can verify. That's it. It will ask them if they're an active coach. They could be inactive and still be approved. The reason why I'm asking for them to be active is I want to put the bug in their ear that if they're inactive, maybe they should be active. Just say. Maybe they should be. But I thought I would open this up because I know I've seen what is going on in the downline as a whole, and there are some amazing people that I feel could truly benefit from a big Miracle Morning, that could benefit from having more connection, that could benefit from the Success Club Blitz we're going to do on Monday, could benefit from the Push to Emerald that we are doing right before Summit. It ends right before Summit. We are doing a TRN Push to Emerald that will finish right at Summit. So for people that are in the Dash to Diamond, you want to put your people in a different Push to Emerald, because I know Allie's got hers going on, and you go like, oh, well, that's not going to work yet because they're not ready. I have one coming. And I run mine so different from Allie's. So if you guys all know that. Like, I run my business completely different than Allie. So if Allie's is more conducive for your team, please you don't hurt my feelings. But if you want like this, you can come to mine. But I'm opening it up for the entire downline. Don't feel like you have to. If you have team pages and you're like, okay, we're good here, and I just want to start getting this community set here, you don't hurt my feelings at all. But I do know that we have some budding baby teams coming up, and I would like a place where they feel connected without the upline feeling this enormous pressure to, I got to do the things. I got to do the things. And where they have a place where they can step up and lead without having to ask permission from me, just do it, and their teams will see them lead. Does that make sense? Do we have questions or ideas or suggestions on that? Go.
Okay, so my question is, where then, if you, like, I'm asking you, Susanna, as my leader, where then, if I'm going to put my downline into a big group, where then should it be? Like, what would you, because I've been jumping people into Vibe Tribe because TRN kind of got quiet, and then there was the personally sponsored, which they couldn't be a part of. And then like Team Together Fit seems way too big for them. But so I have my team page. Like, you know, imagine you 5 years ago, what would you say to yourself? Because like I have my team page and I recognize every single week, but then they get shouted out from you and I feel like they miss it. So I want them to get there. But when you're talking about a coach that's like, shoot, can you remind me how many PV again I have to be active? I don't want that coach to be in 6 different groups and be with Linda and be with you and be with Allie and be with me and then try to be on the Beachbody Champions page, and all of a sudden they're like, bye.
Right. Where they hit you. Right.
Yeah.
So let me be transparent. Linda is rebuilding her team. She has to rebuild basically her entire team. And so that being said, I don't want Vibe Tribe to go anywhere. It's still there. But I don't participate really in there. I'm pretty much in TRN. So I'm going to change the name. So it's Team Radiate Nation will be this page. So if you have your own team page and you're like, you don't want to put them in TRN, that's fine. You don't have to.
No, I want them somewhere. I just am asking where to put them, because I've been dumping them in Vibe Tribe. Because of the collaboration, it was a bigger group, and that's where all the action was happening and the shout outs were happening. And like, I want them to feel a bigger part of my, you know, like our team page is this big, you know what I mean? Like, and there's great things going on in there and the girls are excited, but I want them to get the feel of the big, huge sisterhood. You know what I mean? Like when I came onto TRN, when Kristen Bittrell first put me in, and I was like,
and that's,
I thought it was,
and that's where I
so
see us getting better as TRN. That's where I see us getting better as Team Radiate Nation, to really like pour into that. Because what was happening with Vibe Tribe, and I love the idea, and Linda knows this, I was pouring into Linda's coaches and she was pouring into mine, and we kind of lost translation a little bit.
Yeah.
And so what I would really love to do is be able to pour into yours. And since Linda's rebuilding her team, not feel like, oh my gosh, you know, I've got to do all the same for mine. Can you read between the lines a little bit?
Yeah. No, that's fine. I just wanted to know, like, if I'm going to pick one place to continually and consistently from here forward, keep my downline in one big team, which big team does
I would do TRN.
Because there's too many to choose from right now. Okay.
Yeah, I would do TRN. Okay. And quite honestly, I don't. So this is what I do for my own coaches. Even though this was personally sponsored, so I put mine in there. But I don't even put them into Team Together Fit until like they are legit building a business. Because it is so big and there's so many distractions, and they're like, what? And then they feel they have to keep up with everything, even though you tell them turn notifications off, right? I don't even have Team Together Fit followed for myself. And I'm like the oldest coach on there. I don't even follow the page. I don't even see the notifications. I don't. And Allie will tag me in something and I untag because I have blinders on. the blinders of like, I have got to reach out and help people. I love that, Amy Grasso has 1 million points. But if I spend my time worrying about that, I'm taking off path over here where I need to be. So I straight up put my people in TRN, and then when they are like building a business, I say, would you like to request Team Together Fit? You don't have to. So that's why you'll see on TRN a lot, like Coach Charge, if you're not a part of this group and you would like to be, request to join. They must then want that instead of me putting them there. And that's why Allie also made it so that the coach has to request to join. Okay, you can't
So
just
start filtering people out of Vibe Tribe and
you can still leave them in there because there's really not much happening.
Okay.
I think that that's just going to kind of take care of itself. And when I would really like to just kind of take that off of Linda because she truly, I know her goals, has got to rebuild that mother trucking team. And she's just got to put her head down, miracle morning, get excited about what she's doing. She needs to talk to people. She needs to work the freaking win the week. That's what she needs to do. And not worry about all the extra stuff. So I would do TRN, and when they're ready, bump it up. Because I know Ashley and Wimit and Megan too, you guys have like downlines that can really contribute to everybody within this downline. And I would love to see that community start to really grow, start to really build. And that's where that is truly where I think we get back to basics. And when I bring it back full circle, bring it back to basics, bringing it back to Team Radiate Nation, bringing it back to what we're all about. Yes, Dylan would freaking love TRN. And I would love, and selfishly, I would love to have your ladies in there. Honestly, like I want to like big sister it up to like all of your guys because, or your ladies, because they're amazing. And we have such incredible new excitement, people that are excited about this. They are new to it. So why not bring them in, right? And excitement breeds excitement. When you have fresh blood, so to speak, in a group, like it starts going. And from there, if you have new coaches, I have a new coach community table group that I have, which is absolutely super fun and super amazing, where I just every Sunday I have new coaches think about goals, and they write out their goals for the week. And then I will take 2 posts from Coach Basics and share. They got yesterday about their why. And then you're going to get a post about, I forget what was it. Shit, I had it. Oh, it was about truly understanding Success Club. Like real basic stuff. Not do this activity and then today and I'm going to tag you in it. It's not that. But it's a new coach community table where brand new coaches can come if they want to be a part of it and connect with brand new coaches that are going through the same thing. I go live in there once a week with just a little tip or a tidbit, get people to maybe run some challenge groups together and have them understand the basics like coach placement, like Success Club, like rank. Just keeping it really, really simple. It's a community table. It's where you get to come on up. Like, is anybody sitting here? Okay. Boom. Does that make sense? And that's only if they want it. But I will share more about community table on TRN as well. Well, that's what I got. That's what I got. Are you guys excited? I was like so excited. I know Gonzalez is going to hate me for it because she was like, don't open it up to everybody yet. And I'm like, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. If you tell me not to do something, I'm doing it. And she's got some ladies too that could really benefit from all of us. I think we're stronger and we're better together. I know that I can truly, truly, truly learn so much from the new coaches that are coming in. I know that selfishly I can benefit, and I know that like Amanda can benefit, and I know that Megan can benefit, and I know that Dutcher can benefit too. Like, can't we benefit from having new excitement in these groups, in this page? I feel like yes. I'm already putting them up on the board. I would like to be able to tag them. You know, I'm just saying. All right, so I got less than a minute left, and this is recorded. Dutcher, I recorded it. You'd be so proud of me. I did it. So in 2 weeks, we are going to have the next TRN Zoom. It'll be slightly different. I won't be like throwing everything at you. And Success Club Blitz starts on Monday. And Ashley, I am going to talk to you, but I'm like totally forgot. We'll be talking about that in our Slay group. So Blitz is the next thing happening. That's all you need to know. Opening it up to the entire downline, changing the name of the group starting now. Okay. I love you guys. I hope you took a picture for your stories. Okay. Bye.
3 weeks. 3 weeks.
3 weeks. 3 weeks. 3 weeks.